Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza, and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Monday, November 2nd. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Let's take a look at what happened with these stock indices on Friday. Well, one thing we found is we were talking about the issue on Thursday. Can we get a sign of confidence? Can we get these buyers to follow through? And this red candle is not exactly the kind of follow through that we are looking for. However, I think it also says something else to us, and I think we need to be very careful here about being super bearish these markets. From my perspective, if we can get back above these lows, especially in today's session, it could set a very bullish tone for this coming week. I know it's hard to say that, or people may be thinking that it's kind of strange to say that in front of all the bearishness that we've seen coming into the market. But remember, it's the market absorbing that information. The thing we're looking for now is what does it do with it? And today will give us some clues in that behavior. Now let's take a look at those currencies. We also see the same kind of action. Friday they sold off. It means the dollar got stronger across the board when it comes to these currencies. But what do we expect right now? Well, I think Asia's given us a clue. Look at the Aussie dollar, British pound, Swissy. It's not unusual to see that kind of behavior, by the way, after this kind of move that we had on Friday. But I think it's more than just a little bit of movement. I think it's something that we should definitely pay some attention to. And so on the bearish side of these markets, I don't want to be super bearish. In other words, bearish these currencies, bullish the US dollar. I don't know if there's enough out there to really cause that clamor for the US dollar. But we'll find out today. Now, let's look at the interest rates. I feel the same way about those. The short end of the curve is doing its thing. It's fine. We're probably going to go unchanged. But the notes, the bonds, nice strong closes on Friday, but I think we need to be cautious because of the levels they've gotten to and a little bit of the selling that we're seeing here in Asia right now. So I'm skeptical about a strong move in these notes and bonds unless we have a fundamental excuse. I think the way we're seeing these set up is the way we're talking about them right now, at least from my perspective. Gold's struggling here a little bit, and I expect that to kind of continue. However, I wouldn't be super bearish this market either. When back through that green line, popped back up, that would have created another buy point, actually, from my perspective. So can we get the follow through? Today is going to be an important day for us. Same thing for silver and same thing for our friend, Mr. Copper. I just don't think this is going to fall out of bed. I know I said that back here earlier last week, and I still feel the same way. I think the structure and the setups kind of imply that. And when we look at the energy markets, we saw crude oil fall out of bed on Friday. It's an equal and opposite. As fast as this market went up, it went down. That's a big shadow. It is a lot of rejection, but it's also at a critical level inside this benchmark candle. So today is also a pivotal moment for crude. We would not want to see it back above 78.50. And natural gas, well, sellers have been coming into that market with both hands, but we're in that troubled phase zone right now. We are starting to see these shadows on both sides. This market doesn't know what it wants to do, and it needs an excuse to make a decision either to go up or go down. We could potentially go sideways here for a while. And in the grains, well, I have to tell you, we did see some selling here too, just like we did in those other markets. But I also think we need to be cautious. We are seeing some buying coming in Asia. I expect that to kind of follow through. Not looking for a gigantic day, but I am looking for an up day in these markets. Well, this concludes today's market studies. I hope you found a few ideas helpful. Thank you for sharing part of your day with me, and I'm looking forward to being with you again tomorrow. And in the meantime, take care.